Okay, on page 728, it asks the question of what is the role of hydrochloric acid, HCl, during the digestive process. It has three roles, basically. And they're pretty simple. I guess the easiest one to think about is many foods are going to contain bacteria, fungus, just a variety of pathogens that can be harmful to us, or I guess any mammal that is going to ingest food. So the meeting of the hydrochloric acid at a very low pH is going to kill many of those pathogens that otherwise could really do some harm in the section of the digestive system where the absorption occurs. So that's the easiest one to think about. It kills pathogens that otherwise would harm us. So that was one function. The second function, I guess, it will denature. If we recall from, I think, topic 2, enzymes can be denatured by temperature and by pH. The very low pH of the stomach acid, of the hydrochloric acid, will denature the proteins into, I guess, more usable forms for us to further digest. So once they are denatured, they unfold, they open up per se, and that allows the enzymes to come in and break the peptide bonds. And so we take a polypeptide. Once it is unraveled, we break the peptide bonds into dipeptides or single peptides. And then that allows it to be further or eat more easily absorbed by the small intestine. In order for that to happen, the hydrochloric acid has to kind of has a dual role with the pepsin or the pepsinogen. The pepsinogen, like I said in part 2, is an inactive form of the enzyme pepsin. But once pepsinogen comes into contact with the hydrochloric acid, it modifies and activates the enzyme, where at this point the enzyme is called pepsin, and it will facilitate the hydrolysis of basically large polypeptides or long peptide chains in order to break them into smaller peptide chains. So to recap, 3 functions of hydrochloric acid in the digestive process. One is the easiest is to kill pathogens that would otherwise harm us. The second one is to lower the pH. Well, it's not lowering the pH. The pH is lowered. The second one is to denature the proteins that come into our stomach. And the third, which interacts closely with the second one, is to activate pepsinogen into pepsin, which is the active form of the enzyme, so that the polypeptides can be broken down.